We can only imagine what Wing Commander Abhinandan was going through. But here is someone who's actually lived it, spent 1 year in captivity with the Pakistanis in 1971 before escaping from a POW camp. So first, just a big round of applause for being there, for coming back, and it's just wonderful to have you here. First, sir, you would know better than anyone else what this young hero of ours must have been going through. And one of the things you've actually said is that actually civilians in Pakistan are more dangerous than the Pakistani military. And that's really not how people would have perceived it here. So can you talk a little bit about that, sir?
If you recollect whatever you've seen in the newspaper,
yes, sir.
The first people to get this wing commander were the civilians.
Yes, and they beat him up.
It will always happen. We were 12 of us in 71. Each one of us was caught by the civilians first. Because in the subcontinent, the number of people that live on the ground, you have no chance of coming down with a parachute and not being detected. Especially in the plains of Punjab, Rajasthan, Haryana, or even J&K and all this. So the moment there's noise, aeroplane exploding, ejection seat firing, these are all very noisy things. And people look up and immediately see a parachute coming down. In most cases, you are very lucky because they won't even let you land on the ground. You can't even break your legs accidentally because they'll grab you in the air. After that, you saw what happens.
I mean, you know, you're a tough guy, which is why we're able to laugh about it today. I mean, not to make light of the sheer trauma.
No, I was a little lucky because I felt very close to the airfield which I was attacking. And within about 5 minutes, I would say, the people from the airfield came. The Air Force people or the Army people who were guarding. As they saw, the civilians saw them, they ran away. But in the meantime, their main objective was my watch, my revolver, my helmet, whatever else, searching my pockets. Whatever I had on, they took it away. And luckily, I was not hurt. And the army people then take you away, they blindfold you. But my point, I want to bring a point here, Barka, is that we lost, I think, 35 or 36 pilots during 71. I'm very sure in my mind that at least 4, 5, 6 of them must have been killed by the civilians.
Really?
Definitely. Now, you tell me, this boy in that pond or lake or little rivulet, whatever it was, what does it take for one man to swipe at his head with a danda? Or put a sickle into his stomach? Nothing. There's nobody stopped. He's very lucky those soldiers came. I've also seen it. The soldiers came, immediately started saying, hutto, 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 hutto. Because the army, I want to emphasize here, the army has the discipline. They know the value of a POW. They've been taught little bit here and there. Jinda pakad ke lao, kaam ka hai usse.
But to use him as leverage in their minds.
Civilians, mind is civilians. And I hope I don't ruffle any feathers here. In the Pakistan psyche, there is a great hatred for Hindu. I want to say this. In 71, when we were POWs there, very often we were told, what is this? Hindus have never ruled India. It used to be the Mughals, then the Britishers took over. What are these people doing? We were told on our face. But we had no way, just keep going, things like that. But the civilians there hate the Indians. In their school textbooks, there are chapters on hate India, hate Indians. Very clear, we've seen that. They used to show it to us. They'll teach the children that Hindu is a kafir, Hindu is our enemy, Hindu is the only one obstructing our expansion, whatever it is. So in the civilians, in the villages there, once they come to know that you are an Indian, you had it. The safest place for a fighter pilot is the cockpit. Once you're out of it, you are anybody's meat. Let me tell you.
Well, you're amazing actually to be able to just be in a sense so cavalier about it. And that's that's what the Fauji spirit is all about, and we love it. But what was the most difficult thing for you? I mean, Abhinandan spent 60 hours, and you were there for 365 days. That's what I wanted to say. And I'm saying that you were there in the age before social media. In some ways, while these videos were terrible, they also guaranteed his safety because the world could see he was there. You had no such benefit. What was the most difficult thing for you?
Now, one of the reasons Pakistan had to release him immediately within 60 hours because the whole world knows.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
Social media.
Yeah.
By the way, in 1971, there was no television in India.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
forget social media. There was no television.
There was no television in India. Pakistan had television. And the border villages along Amritsar, Firozpur, Gurdaspur area, they used to watch Pakistan programs. The first time my father came to know I am alive was a villager from Amritsar came. He knew my father, he knew me. He came and told my daddy, "Main to thoda munda television dekhya kar." That's the first. The Air Force just declared missing in action. That's a routine.
SOP,
So, and it's very hilarious. My father quickly went and bought a TV. But
Well, I'm really glad that, as I said, I really admire you for laughing at all these things so many years later.